once you have brand registry, you'll then have access to brand analytics. And I just want to show you, just to give you a quick overview of some of the power of this. For example, right now I can come in here and I can look for search terms. They have about, looks like 1.5 million rows here of search terms right now. And they show you what's called the SFR, the search frequency rank. This is not how many searches it has. Like Helium 10 will show you exact number of searches. This is its rank. So from 1 means it's most popular, on down to 1 million. It looks like 1 million, almost 1,500,000 least popular. And so you can run a date range here. So I can run a date range of, this is just the Halloween period. Let's just actually do the run up to Halloween. Let's say from the 20th to the 31st. Oops, let's go into there because it's a weekly range. I could say a daily range. It's an individual date. I could say a monthly range. Let's say for the month of October. Let's just do that and hit apply. And you see here you can search all these different departments. I'm just going to do all of Amazon. But here you can see that during the month of October 2019, Halloween costumes for women is the most popular search term on all of Amazon. iPhone charger is the second most popular. iPhone 11 case is the third most popular, and so on. These are the exact search terms, but this is coming straight from Amazon and Brand Analytics. But more important, they show you which ones were clicked on. So for the word for Halloween costumes for women, you can see here the most popular ASIN was this one right here. So if I click on that ASIN, it's this particular product right here was the most clicked on. And it looks like it had about 2.71% of the click share. So you can see right here, about of the people searching for that, about nearly 3% of the people actually clicked this item to at least look at it. And then the conversion share of all the people that actually ended up buying something off of this, 2.5%, 6% of the buys were for this product. So it had basically, this is almost like a market share. It had 2.56% of the market share. The second most popular one was this one right here, this costume here, and it had 2.38 and 3.15, and then they'll show you the third most popular. This one right here, this kangaroo bee costume, was the third most popular. It had 1.92% of the clicks and 2.8% of the share. Now, if you come down here to this next one and you look at this iPhone charger, it's the second most popular term. You can see this guy has about 2.39 and 2%, but if you keep looking over and you see this third place one right here, he got 2.13% of the clicks, but 0% of the buys. So that means that this might be someone that's doing some sort of manipulation. It doesn't always mean that, but this could be someone that's doing some sort of manipulation. They're trying to game the system, like we talked about in one of the earlier modules, where some of the guys from Eastern Europe or China and stuff will do stuff to try to rank and prop up their product, which could actually negatively impact you. When you see a lot of these zeros, those are areas that I kind of stay away from. Sometimes you'll see zeros across the whole thing. Like these are really, really low. These 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, and 0. So this particular product right here, earbuds, this keyword, not product, this keyword, has a lot of monkey business going on. So that's a keyword that I probably would not mess with. But the only way to get this information is to have this brand analytics. So another thing you can do is you can paste an ASIN. So I can paste an ASIN here and hit apply, and I want to look at the month of, let's do the monthly for the month of October. This particular item, this is an ice scoop. So I can see that for this particular ASIN, these three keywords are some popular keywords on Amazon. The search frequency ranks quite a bit lower, but they're actually getting at least some sales off of this. So you can actually come in here and you can see that these might be actually, if I was selling an ice scoop, these might be some actually good potential products to actually go and target in my PPC, these ASINs here, and also some really good keywords that I might want to consider making sure I emphasize, because obviously these are converting for this guy. You can also do it on a search term. So if I type in ice scoop for the month of October and hit apply, and we'll wait a second. Here's all different kinds of, that have the word ice scoop in it. You can see all the different words for ice scoop, and for which are the ones that are getting the clicks, and which ones are getting most of the sales. So I can see here, like on this particular one, ice scooper for freezer. That's the keyword there. It looks something like that. This guy right here, the OXO one, that's a big brand, is getting almost 40% of the clicks and about 42% of the conversion. So they have almost half of the market. So this is going to be, if I'm looking at this market, and I've used the X-ray tool, and it shows me that, say, this is a $500,000 per month market. I'm making that number up. I don't know what it is, but say it's $500,000 per month. That means these guys are controlling about 42% of it. So I'm going to have to probably most likely be fighting for the other 250,000 because these guys are just crushing it. So that might be a product or a way, something I might shy away from because of this. You see the second place guy here and the third place guy, they have much lower market share. So between the three of these, 7.7, 11, that's 18, and 42, 60% of the market share. So that means everybody past these three guys is fighting for the last 40%. Sometimes you might see this at 60%. Another one at here's one. This one is at 57.89. The next guy's got 15. So right there we're at 74, and that one's nothing. So two of these are controlling basically 75% of the market. So this is where brand analytics, you can come in here and do all kinds of really cool data analysis. You can even go back in time. Let's say it's getting ready to be Christmas, and I want to know what was working last year around Christmas time. You can come in here and you can say, look at December of last year, and let's just see what the most popular terms were. So in December of last year, you can see these are the most popular terms. Christmas decoration clearance and Nintendo pop sockets. So you can get an idea of what was working last year. You can use Helium 10 for this too, but this is straight from Amazon. So this is where brand analytics, this gets really detailed really fast. You can download these and do all kinds of stuff. But this is a little bit more advanced. We cover this more in the Helium 10 Elite. But I just want to show you a general idea of what you could have access to. But the beautiful thing about this, once you have access, and again we show you this in Helium 10 Elite, is you can find out who's selling well based on keywords and go target their ASINs in your PPC. We talk about that in another module, setting up product targeting. This is one way to find out who is getting a lot of the traffic and who's getting a lot of the conversions, and if your product is similar or complementary, trying to get on their page. So I just want to show you this a little bit about, just a little teaser here on brand analytics so that you can go in and hopefully get this set up by getting your trademark and getting it registered, and because it'll open up so much more things. You find that here under the reports, brand analytics in Amazon. Now another thing that you have all these other ones here, Market Basket. They'll actually give you some purchase behavior, some demographics on some of your own products after you get a certain amount of sales. And they have something called Amazon Attribution Beta. This is really great because now you can actually find out where your sales are coming from outside of Amazon. In the past, if you ran YouTube ads or Facebook ads or ads from your own website, you wouldn't really know if those were actually converting into sales. Now with this new attribution, Amazon, you can set up attributions, and you can set up something like, if I had a YouTube video and down in the description of my YouTube video I had a link, Amazon will actually track that for you now. And so if I use this link right here, and it goes through straight to this, which is the ice scooper, this link right here will actually puts in a bunch of code, and I could just copy that, paste that on my YouTube video, and then whenever a sale is made from someone clicking that, I can log into here and see my reports, and Amazon will tell me. And so I can really scale up my outside advertising. This is something that's relatively new, and in the past was very difficult to do. You had to use an affiliate link or some other workarounds, but now Amazon is allowing you to do this from a lot of different sources, and they will track it for you. And so you can actually see blogs and YouTube and Facebook and Google and a number of places. So you can they'll track it, and you can see that are your ads working or not. And so should you double down on them or raise your bids or maybe cut them out. So this is really cool too. So this is just some of the stuff that's in brand analytics. I just want to show you really quick. So go out there, if you haven't done it yet, get your trademark. If you already got your trademark, make sure you get registered under brand registry so that all this stuff can be turned on for you. We'll see you in the next module.